pizzas. Oh my god, this would be it. We gotta get a drink and then we get a start. Drift off to the Zaves. I'm going a little bit crazy, sir. Why do we have 2 bites? Radito, microphones on, otherwise it sounds fucking weird. So we're going to see how it sounds today. Let's hope it sounds ready to push it right to the top, and then we can do it. Yeah, people. Where is my camera? There is my camera. The door is going to be open the entire stream, and I do not care if you do not like it. Funny. Yes. The door is open. Ignore the door. Matter of fact, I'm going to edit the door. There you go. Okay, I'm just... I do not care if you do not like it. I like the door open, so we go to keep it open. We need to continue it. We go to watch Raw today. That's the wrong thing.
Now. Forever.
Alright. I'm gonna turn the WWE. Shut up, bro! Shut up. I'll turn this down a tiny bit. Look about yeah, that should be okay.
Together.
Sorry, I'm just kind of doing tests. Apologies. Bro, shut up. Okay. That'll be fine. We are good. It is different parts, so we have to do different things. It's going to be like 30 hours.
Welcome to the capital of England. This is London, and tonight this great city hosts Monday Night Raw for the 15th time in the first in 6 years. And on the banks of the mighty Thames River, we are live tonight at the O2, the focal point of the Greenwich Peninsula in southeast London. And the host tonight live to Monday Night Raw on Netflix, which is presented tonight by Snickers. And we are well on the road to WrestleMania. And Rhea Ripley hopes to punch her ticket to the big event, has her opportunity at a rematch for the women's world title against the current world champion, Io Sky. One of these two women will face Bianca Belair, defending media megastar, WWE superstar Logan Paul promises to call out the phenomenal AJ Styles tonight. Jey Uso has had a crisis of confidence as of late. So tonight, brother Jimmy Uso looks to prove to Jey that Gunther is indeed beatable. Because Jimmy Uso goes one-on-one with the world heavyweight champion, the remorseless Gunther, tonight. It's Jimmy versus Gunther, one-on-one, live on Raw on Netflix.
Sold out in London. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Cena!
The smile has become a scowl on the face of a 16-time world champion, John Cena.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. 5 pounds of courage, bloody face, 10 pounds with a gold tee. This a war dance, a victory step. A ball stance is a gift, and you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so sorry. Talk about the break you make, but don't know the recipe.
No. We've listened to you talk for 2 weeks. Allow me, John Cena, to do your job for you. Right, you're gonna cook me. I've seen this discourse. You're gonna end me. Where do you want to start? There's so much you could make fun of when it comes to me. Okay, for starters, I have a little bit of a lisp, you know? Y'all know. Sometimes words with the letter S, I'll give you one. Stardust. Man, that's gotta bother you. I mean, that's who you're wrestling at WrestleMania 41, going on last in your final WrestleMania, the headline match, Stardust. Hey, what else could you go at? Bingo. All right, this is a good one. I have an arm tattoo, but it's on my neck. I got booed in a company I created. Gosh, there's so much. I knew you weren't going to bite on any of this stuff, though. And here's the thing. Perhaps I'm struggling. Perhaps I'm struggling with the idea that Superman is really dead. But that would bring me to my next point, actually. I do not think that your words have matched your actions. I think for the last 2 weeks, you have lied to this audience. And you and I, we used to ride together. We used to sing Poncho and Lefty. I know you cared about me at one point, but for sure, I know you cared about them. So take the opportunity. You don't have to look at me. Look at them and tell them, John Cena, really why.
I'm not going to reduce myself and punch down to your level. Just to protect you, Cody Rhodes. You've been protected long enough. I'm also not gonna cook you. I'm gonna bury you. Just like I buried everyone else. They've been saying for years that John Cena buries talent. I don't bury talent. I am talent. I bury mediocrity. I don't give a rat's ass about your lisp or your failures. You have manipulated your way to the top of this business, and your ego outmatches your ability. All you have done here is ride the coattails of my success. I have been so great that the WWE can hand the heartbeat of this organization to my chauffeur. That's right. Cody Rhodes, your champion, is nothing more than my chauffeur. A slimy pickpocket who thinks just because he stole the blueprint he can run the kingdom. There's your why, Cody Rhodes. Because you, with that, disgusts me. You sat by my side for years and stole every secret you need to be undeniable, but you are still underwhelming. I tried to drill it into your egotistical skull. You have to be authentic because they can see through phony. You didn't listen, and it shows. You're too perfect. You're too polished. You're too rehearsed. You rely on lazy gimmicks like them singing your name over and over again to get by. Actually, you are just like the Pied Piper because all you've ever done is find a way to make a catchy tune trick these people into loving mediocrity. Strip away his music and entrance, there is not much to look at except a thick pinstripe suit. But you could walk me out here in silence and bet your last dollar I would body you before your first breath. Cody Rhodes does not look like me. He doesn't act like me, and he sure as hell doesn't work like me. But Cody Rhodes also, you don't look like you. You don't act like you, and you don't work like you, because after all these years, you are still afraid to show who you are. So what do we get instead? Cody gives us a generic mix of every superstar he's ever loved or TV show he's ever watched in some big confused blob. And it makes you look like a 16-year-old kid taking acting lessons who's still afraid of public speaking. You have showed me one thing, and the one thing you have showed me is someone mediocre wearing something meaningful nowadays is enough to trick these people. I have worked too damn hard to make that a symbol of mastery, to have it paraded around by a paint-by-numbers, sociopathic Nepo baby who is so into himself he had his wrestling gimmick tattooed for the world to see. It's not where your tattoo's at, Cody. It's what your tattoo is that exposes you to the world for who you are, a common fan like them. So after WrestleMania, it'll be great for you. Go straight to Fanatics, buy the toy belt that they buy, call yourself their champion. Because the last real champion is taking that home forever and exposing you for who you are. An errand boy that got lucky. There's your why, pal.
John, I didn't expect to say this. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was chosen. But you know who chose me? They chose me. Can you say the same, John Cena? Or was it one guy in an office who chose you who's not here anymore and we don't talk about it? Oh yeah, let's go ahead. Strip everything away from me, right? I don't know who I am. Who the hell knows who they are? I know this. I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm a wrestler like my father before me. And if anybody is a company creation, it's you, John Cena, and not me. Gosh, everyone's so terrified of you on the mic. I'm not, because I know you've got more dick in that promo than you do in your jorts. You want to make fun of me for appearing like I'm 16 taking public speaking lessons? Well, you're the one who hangs out with Zac Efron and wishes he was 16. And what a softball! Thank you, John. What a softball you've thrown me by saying you created all of this. You created me. Here's what you created, pal. You created a lot of disenfranchised fans who made it easy for me to pack up and go elsewhere and say, hey, look at me. Don't act like you cleaned up your room before you left and went to Hollywood, John. Don't act like you left WWE better than you found it. And while we're at it, there are two of us standing in this ring right now. And what I'm about to ask you might punch a giant hole in all that logic that you just threw up. And it's quite simple. Between you and I, which one of us sold out to The Rock? John, you're still my hero. But you're also a piece of shit.
Just like all these people, your brain is filled with feces and not facts. I have worked 100 times harder than you, and never once in all that time was I ever protected from an audience or a superstar, present company included, taking their best shot at me. As a matter of fact, everyone knows every time I step on this canvas, it is a challenge to every arena or every superstar dumb enough to walk down that ramp to take their strongest swing to see if they are worthy to put me in the ground. No one has been worthy, so I decided to just do it myself. That's why, Cody, I have never left. I have always been here, because no matter how high the hill is to climb, no matter what garbage they give me, I find a way to make it great. You had to leave. You had to leave because you realized that you're best you can't wipe my ass. I make empires for billionaires. All you've ever done is steal money from their kids. See you at WrestleMania, champ.
John, no. Hey, I just want to remind you, in all the time that I have been here and everything I've been through, never once has an audience, never once have they chanted at me, "You can't wrestle."
Watch Well, contrary to what Mr. Cena has said, I guess Cody Rhodes is indeed worthy. I guess Cody Rhodes isn't afraid to show who he is. And in 19 nights at WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes can show the world he truly is the undisputed WWE Champion. Talking everybody from ringside here tonight. I'm Michael Cole, joined by my usual partner, Pat McAfee, and from Friday Night SmackDown, joining us in homeland of England, Wade Barrett. Wade, Cody Rhodes finally a little bit of payback for what happened at Elimination Chamber.
Well, seeing the prone carcass of John Cena lying in the ring is the 2025 feel-good moment of the year. Thank you, Cody Rhodes.
A lot of terrible things were just said to each other there between Cody and Cena, and some made sense, some were fabricated, but in the end, Cody Rhodes left John Cena flat on his ass in London, England.
Cody Rhodes will not be intimidated, and now we'll turn our focus to what is our main event tonight. It is Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World title. The special guest referee, Bianca Belair. Quite the story developing between these three.
Io Sky is the world champion! Io's going to WrestleMania!
Against Bianca Belair.
I don't give a damn about WrestleMania. And I don't care who I have to go through to get my title back. All I want is my rematch.
You get your rematch that you wanted.
Bianca, my dear, you are the special guest referee.
And then the winner of that rematch faces Bianca at WrestleMania.
Mommy is walking in and out as the most dominant woman within this company. Because Mommy is always on top.
Rhea, you will not disrespect me again.
Rhea Ripley has never defeated Io Sky in a one-on-one matchup.
I will beat you again. I will go to WrestleMania as the Women's World Champion.
Who will defend against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania? Rhea Ripley gets her rematch versus Io Sky. It is our main event with a spot at WrestleMania on the line. We know Bianca Belair will challenge for the Women's World Championship, but who will she face? Will it be Io Sky? Will it be Rhea Ripley? Well, Bianca's got a lot of say in it. She's the special guest referee live on Netflix tonight.
It's your boys, the New Day.
Here we go.
When New Day dropped and New Day came and New Day built, the New Day.
Wait, these guys stink.
Not a fan, gotta be perfectly honest with you, Pat. Never was.
It's a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first at a combined weight of 417 pounds. It's Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Well, the New Day begin their quest to show General Manager Adam Pearce they deserve a tag team championship opportunity. Who will they face? We'll find out coming up on Raw. Live tonight in London, England. Wade, Pat, and myself enjoyed a pub crawl along the Thames yesterday as we got ready tonight for the 15th Monday Night Raw emanating from London.
I'm impressed that you're actually here tonight. The state of you last night on that pub crawl was absolutely shocking.
Well, let's see what the state of the New Day is going to be as they try to prove to our general manager that they deserve a tag team championship opportunity.
A lot of pints. A lot of pints.
Got attacked by a cat. Got
Gentlemen.
Oh, out of Pierce.
You're right. Last week I told you that you need to earn it. And tonight in this United Kingdom, you will do just that. London, please help me in welcoming their opponents. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. New Cats Republic.
New
together as a team. Pete Dunne from Birmingham, Tyler Bate from Dudley here in England. Tyler Bate has been out since last July, recovering from a torn pec, but he's ready to go tonight.
A nasty injury he suffered competing alongside Pete Dunne in NXT, but he looks razor sharp in tip-top shape. Is there any ring rust? We're about to find out.
Pat, this is a great test for the New Day as they try to prove they deserve a title chance against the current champs, the War Raiders.
Absolutely, and you look at Pete Dunne back home, you can assume although he never smiles inside, he's going to be a little bit extra motivated. And then for Bate, you know, he had to climb that mustache mountain to get back here after tearing his pec. What a night for them. All the momentum in the entire country is pulling for him as the New Day has to prove whether or not they're worthy for another title shot.
The first match for the New Catch Republic since July. They take on the 14-time tag team champions, the New Day. And Wade, the New Day going around wanting another tag team title opportunity because they want to prove that they're the best of all time. They haven't held gold on Raw or SmackDown since April of 2021. And many people are saying the only reason they were successful was because Big E was part of the group.
Well, turning their backs on Big E was supposed to be the catalyst that propelled the New Day back to the very top in the tag ranks, but we have been waiting a long time for that catalyst to actually kick in. Is tonight? We will find out.
Welcome back for the big strong boy, Tyler Bate, starting things off against Xavier Woods tonight. Bate, the inaugural UK champion in WWE. 19 years old, he won that title. And now goes to work on Xavier Woods.
Oh, some old school world of sport wrestling here.
And a tag made to Pete Dunne.
It's a Vic Falconer for the historians.
Of course.
I don't think that aired over in the US, Pat. We're going to find out right now which tag team in WWE with new in their title is the best. Live on Raw.
Yeah, New Catch Republic certainly starting out hot here in front of their home crowd.
The bruiserweight Pete Dunne makes the tag, and Tyler Bate, nice double team move to Xavier Woods.
He blows a kiss at Kofi.
Tyler Bate has that calm, cool attitude in the ring. Many people call it Zen-like. And Tyler Bate, who loves to fly as well. Pete Dunne takes out Kofi Kingston, and Bate will take out Xavier Woods. And New Catch Republic are rolling on the return to WWE. Pete Dunne of the New Catch Republic trying to make a tag to Tyler Bate in this tag team matchup tonight against the New Day. We're sold out at the O2 in London, 16,566 here live tonight.
Pete Dunne has been completely isolated now for several minutes. We are verging on this being the absolute worst return of all time for Tyler Bate if Pete Dunne gets put to bed.
Oh, and Xavier with a drop kick. Another cover, hooks the leg of Dunne. Forced to kick out at 2.5.
Certainly not how you draw it up. Return in your home country and then have the New Day kind of have their way with you.
Well, the fairy tale return for Dunne, but Bate, is about to turn sour at the hands of the New Day, unless Dunne pulls something out of the bag pretty damn quick.
Yeah, the hard-hitting technical phenom, Pete Dunne, just ran into a forearm by Woods.
Been over here in Europe for 3 weeks at WWE. These crowds have been spectacular.
Yeah, final night of this 3-week European tour tonight in front of a packed house in London. And Kofi Kingston out to the top rope. Down goes Dunne again. Kofi looks to put Pete Dunne away. Hook to the leg. Referee Jessica Carr right there in position, but a kick out yet by Dunne, who is not giving up in this match.
This audience belting out, "We want Tyler," and I'm sure Pete Dunne could not agree more wholeheartedly. Needs this tag in a bad way. He's faded.
Both of these teams were part of last year's WrestleMania, that incredible 6-pack ladder match for the tag team titles. Kofi again trying to prevent Dunne from making a tag. Pete up over the top, lands on his feet. Tag made. Here comes Tyler Bate. And Tyler Bate, former NXT Tag Champ, former NXT Heritage Cup winner,
He was tidying up the ring quickly.
Oh, look at the power.
Big, strong boy.
Catching Kofi Kingston in midair and just tossing Kofi to the middle of the ring. And a kip up by Bate.
9 months worth of frustrations exploded in the ring for Tyler Bate.
And now Bate, Kofi up top. Full airplane spin now being delivered by Tyler. Getting dizzy looking at it.
About to vomit up some of those pints, but Kofi's got to be feeling worse than all of us in here.
And Bate continues to go and then drops Kofi on the back of his head.
And Tyler's wondering if he got it right. You did, pal.
Whole world is spinning for Tyler Bate. Manages to find his tag partner though. Top bins.
Oh, what a clothesline into that German suplex. Cover now by Pete Dunne for the win. And breaking things up, Xavier Woods.
The chemistry and timing is clearly still there for the New Day. It had to be after this nice double team move. Woods just there in the nick of time.
People wonder if you still got it after a 9-month hiatus. Tyler Bate certainly does.
Pete Dunne.
Question is, do the New Day still have it? This is win now.
Joint manipulation from Pete Dunne, trying to break the fingers of Xavier Woods. Kofi with the SOS, stacking up Dunne for the victory. Dunne kicks it too.
Pete Dunne has taken a hell of a lot of punishment in this match. Still enough left in the tank, but once again in disarray is the new Catch Republic.
Pete Dunne's gritty, he's tough. I feel like he thinks he represents this entire country. There's no way he's going down without a fight.
And there's an example of it. Pete Dunne now stomping on the hands of Woods. Kick right to the back of the neck of Kingston. Xavier Woods now. Dunne lands on his feet. Tags made by Bate. Here comes Tyler Bate now. Woods looking for a step up enziguri. Tyler Bate with the left hand. Tag made by Dunne. Dunne now with a kick to the head.
New Catch Republic.
Pete Dunne. Don't quite know what he was doing there. Maybe driven now into the.
Xavier maybe pulled his hair.
The turnbuckle.
Woods at a hand of the top of the tights of Pete Dunne.
And now Kofi from the top rope connecting. Kingston into the cover. Off of Daybreak. Undone. Win by the New Day.
Here are your winners. The New Day!
Several underhanded tactics there from the New Day, all blindsided the referee. But essentially, they have won the match, and their promises of heading back to championship competition in the tag ranks could be imminent.
Thought the English lads had this, but instead, the New Day outsmart, outwit, and inevitably, Daybreaker double stomp to the chest. And the New Day continue to walk themselves right back into tag team championship conversation.
Had to be impressed with the New Day tonight.
Congratulations, Kofi, Xavier. Massive win tonight over England's own New Catch Republic. I know you two already felt deserving of a tag team title opportunity, but do you feel like tonight's win further cements that belief?
Kathy, are you slow? Of course we deserve a shot at the tag team titles, and we have since day one, and we want it now.
We did exactly what we said we were gonna do. Now we demand what we are owed and what we deserve, and that is a title match for the WWE World Tag Team Championships.
Well, speaking of the champs,
what feels like Roar is War!
You guys practice that?
Raiders. That was actually the first time right there. Pretty good stuff, Wade.
Nailed it.
Eric and Ivar, the World Tag Champs. The War Raiders are here.
With them with the titles, Cole, every Raw is
Had to do it again.
Michael Cole's voice is not deep enough to do that.
No, it's not. But nonetheless, I do want to ask Pat, do you think the New Day did enough tonight to earn themselves a future tag team title opportunity?
I mean, the Bold Stooge, Adam Pearce, came out and said, okay, you get a win, maybe you'll be able to do it, knock off 2 hometown kids, maybe get an opportunity at the title again.
Well, you know, right now we'd like to talk about a brand new show on WWE called Evolve. It is a cool show, some great athletes. And Evolve showcases in-ring action featuring rising WWE prospects as they wrestle with the dream of making it to NXT and perhaps one day, right here to Raw or SmackDown. A new episode of WWE Evolve drops every Wednesday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, exclusively on Tubi in the United States and internationally on YouTube. Well, Wade, you weren't here last week, but Pat and I had the opportunity to watch the Usos in traditional tag team action for the first time in a couple of years. Let's take you back, Jimmy and Jay in action against A-Town Down Under. The Usos picked up the win, and then the world champ Gunther got involved.
Launching assault on both Jimmy and Jay Uso. Jay trying his best to fight back, but again looking a shadow of the man we know as main event until saved by Jimmy.
You want to know the truth is, Uso? What? Man, I don't know if I can beat him. You can't! Not this Jay! Nah. The Jay I knew, the right-hand man, that's the one I need. The one that became the main event Jay Uso, that's the Uso I need. The one that won the Royal Rumble, that's the Uso I need. Do you got me? Me and you, next week. You? Well, sure. As long as you don't trip and fall like your brother. It's good. Yeah. So with it. What up, Wolves? What's up with you, man? I know you already told me, right? But I feel way more better if I was out there with you tonight, man. I bet you would, Oos. Man, tonight's a bit different though, all right? Listen, I know the whole world been doubting you, bruh. But tonight, I'm going out there and closing that noise, bruh. Listen, Gunther's a big deal. So are you. Man, so am I. Yeah. Tonight, ain't no ring general in there, Oos. It's just a man who's beatable. Tonight, I'ma beat Gunther. At WrestleMania, you're gonna beat Gunther and become world heavyweight champion. Yeet. All right? Yeah. I got you. Man. Don't worry. I love you. Love you too. I hear you. Just be careful.
Well, that is good advice by Jey Uso, because did you see the smile on Gunther's face after that wicked slap by Jimmy last week? Good luck, Jimmy. You're in action against the world champ live on Netflix.
We are just moments away when what could be the most memorable title match, a street fight pitting Cactus Jack against the champion, Triple H.
We built this match up to be something incredibly special.
Going at it with Foley in that kind of street fight was a big deal.
There were certain things that Triple H needed to accomplish in order to solidify himself. And Mick Foley was the perfect opponent for him. Mick Foley could bring the fight to Triple H, and Triple H is going to have to survive that fight.
For them to put their bodies through this, it's nothing short of extraordinary.
Both men brutalized each other. It was shocking.
Oh my God! It's thumbtacks! It's hundreds! It's thousands of thumbtacks! Oh my God! Cactus Jack is a human pincushion! Pedigree on the thumbtacks! Got him! My God! My God, it's over! Thank God it's over!
I hadn't received reactions like that, and that has a lot to do with the guy I'm in the ring with.
That was a match that sort of put me on the map as being tough enough to survive at the upper echelon of WWE. what a moment that was. To look back years later, it's overwhelming.
The Fontainebleau in Las Vegas is the official hotel of WrestleMania 41 and will host the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony on Friday night, April 18th at 10 p.m. Pacific. The inductions of the immortal match between Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin from WrestleMania 13. Lex Luger, Michelle McCool, The Natural Disasters, and of course, The Game. Triple H will be live from the Blue Live Theater. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and privilege to be joined by my partner, Pat McAfee, as we are being allowed to host the 2025 Hall of Fame induction ceremony this year.
An absolute honor. Cannot wait to celebrate those who made this company what it is today.
We're in London tonight at the O2. Celebrities are out.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate Nash, an English singer, songwriter, and actress from Harrow right here outside of London. She played Rhonda Britannica Richardson in the Netflix comedy drama series Glow. Thank you for coming out, Kate Nash. How about Charlie Brooker, English comedian rather known for creating the Netflix series Black. Oh, that's sorry, that's Michael Page. That's on me. Venom, that's 100% on me, Bob. Venom, I knew you were a champion. 100% on me, Venom.
No, not saying.
There is Charlie Brooker. This is why I shouldn't read ever. Venom, I am so sorry. With that being said, Charlie Brooker created Black Mirror Season 7, streaming on Netflix starting April 10th. That's next Thursday. An absolute talent, and there's more. Lewis Capaldi, Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter out of Scotland. His 2019 single, Someone You Love, is the third most streamed song on Spotify with over 3 billion streams.
Hey, let's not forget the celebrity ringside, Wade Barrett from right here in England. Nonetheless, there's another celebrity, Bianca Belair, talking to an official there in the back. She's getting some instructions on how to be the special guest referee tonight for the title match between Io and Rhea. Bianca has never been a ref before in her career. Jimmy Uso, massive opportunity tonight. He takes on Gunther, and I'm sure that Sam Roberts, Megan Durant will be talking about this matchup, and everything going on Raw Recap takes place tomorrow morning on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.
Well, Jimmy Uso has proven he can give a fired-up pep talk like no other. He's proven he can give a one hell of a slap, but now he really has to back this up.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther!
Hey guys, Jey Uso has had a crisis of confidence as of late. A lot of miscues in recent weeks as Gunther appears to be in Jey Uso's head. Well, Jey better get Gunther out of his head, because in 19 nights he's got to face the man for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. So Wade, Jimmy Uso steps up for his brother tonight and says, I'm going to go out to you tonight and I'm going to prove, Jey, that Gunther's a man and he can be beaten and he can be defeated, and Jimmy wants to prove that to help his brother's confidence here tonight.
Yeah, the job for Jimmy Uso is clear. Put down the blueprint on how to beat Gunther at WrestleMania. The first thing you have to do is shatter the massive, intimidating aura of the Austrian. Do that, and Jey perhaps will have a chance.
Yeah, Gunther's aura is certainly real, and Jimmy's been in the ring with a lot of people with a lot of aura, but not only beat him and lay down the blueprint, beat him down a little bit.
Well, Jimmy Uso, coming off a win over The Miz right here in London this past Friday night on SmackDown, goes to work against Gunther. Jimmy with a big right hand. And now a chop to Gunther as well. And you know, for Gunther, this is a risky... Oh, what a kick! I was going to say it's a risky proposition taking this match so close to WrestleMania, but perhaps not.
Well, it's also an opportunity for Gunther himself to get a little more intel on his opponent at WrestleMania. Jey Uso, obviously a twin brother. Collections of moves that they perfected are incredibly similar, and so are their weak spots.
Well, now Jey Uso driven. I should say Jimmy Uso. Got Jey on the mind because of the WrestleMania match. Jimmy now runs into the middle top on the other side of the ring by the World Heavyweight Champion. Gunther just stalking this man.
Stalking and thumping.
And you
at the outside of the ring.
Every one of these blows delivered, Wade, is a message from Gunther to Jey, who's here tonight watching. Jimmy said, Jey, just stay in the back and watch what happens.
It's also a chance for what we call a receipt in this game after one of the greatest slaps we've ever seen.
All right, now, and Gunther now, right out here in front of us. Come on, just take it to the ring, Gunther, enough of this. And now Jimmy Uso with a big backdrop. And he has an opportunity here into the ring to break the count. Referee Rod Zapata working this matchup. Here comes Jimmy Uso now. Catches Gunther with the right hand. Dropping Gunther right down here in front of us. Jimmy Uso now going to fly with a suicide dive. Gunther's down. Jimmy Uso's rolling. Gunther's in trouble here.
Gunther's jaw just smacked the corner of our table incredibly hard. That is a table that busted up the back and the ribs of J.D. McDonough. And Gunther is in a world of pain here.
And now Jimmy up to the top rope, gonna fly. Look at the Uso splash. Gunther, though, got his knees up. And now Gunther.
He said anything you can do, I can do.
Yeah, the big man. It's like a pterodactyl gonna fly from up there, but Jimmy Uso caught him with the right hand.
Well, Jimmy Uso truly believes he's gonna do this. He has wobbled the World Heavyweight Champion, but putting him away is something else.
Well, that's the first step. Believe in yourself, right? That's what Jimmy's doing here against Gunther. Superplex!
You've got to keep your foot on the gas against this big Austrian.
As he is.
With another opportunity. Going to head up to the top rope. Gunther's in trouble. Jimmy with the Uso splash. Works this time for the cover and the win. Kick out at 2.
Wow.
And that, in a nutshell, in part, is why Gunther is the world champ. Just a splash. We've seen Jimmy beat hundreds and hundreds of superstars win. But this ain't any regular super. Oh, God.
And Jimmy just walked right into a chop by Gunther, who again showing resilience here tonight. And now dropping Jimmy Uso on the apron.
Just a game-changing move. Gunther can pull out
at
any moment.
Clothesline. Jeez. The ring general is taking over.
Okay, go Silver T.
Great cocktail. Perfect. Let's go mingle.
Cuervo tradicional cristalino. Smooth as an edge.
And Gunther has just been dominating Jimmy Uso. Wade, Jimmy's showing a flurry here and there, but Gunther just sending a clear message to Jey Uso, who's in the back watching this. You don't have a chance, kid, at WrestleMania.
Yeah, things have really gone off the rails. The dream of Jimmy Uso showing something special to his twin brother is falling apart. Steady on, there's that slap again. There's fight left in Uso.
Here we go, Jimmy Uso saying it's not impossible. Everything's possible.
And Jimmy Uso now. What a kick to the face of Gunther.
Well, Gunther allowed that arrogance of him tormenting Jimmy Uso, sending a message to Jey. It's just allowed Jimmy back into the match.
And Jimmy now. And Gunther, caught him with that big drop kick. A man that size should not deliver a drop kick like that.
The height.
And just like that, Gunther gonna hoist Jimmy up and deliver a power bomb. And a cover now by Gunther. And, oh, he said, And now,
that was over.
Yeah, this is ridiculous now. This is absolutely ridiculous. End the match. Be done with all of this. Just be done with it.
Well, for all intents and purposes.
The man who talks about the sport and being a sportsman, he had Jimmy Uso beat. He could have won the match and walked to the back. He sent his message already to Jey Uso, but he's going to continue now to punish Jimmy. And another clothesline. And once again, a cover by the world champion. And once again, Gunther is going to continue to torture Jimmy. This is enough. Be done with this.
That guy's a future Hall of Famer, Gunther.
Jimmy Uso is just a warm carcass.
Well, the official Rod Zapata needs to step in and see if Jimmy Uso can continue this match before Gunther does some serious damage here. This match should have been over on a couple of different occasions now.
Maybe Jimmy Uso takes his third chance and makes this backfire completely for the ring general.
Oh, back to the back. Oh my goodness, and now a sleeper hold. Locked in now, wrapping his legs around Jimmy Uso. Jimmy has nowhere to go in the middle of the ring. Gunther with that sleeper locked in. And look at where the arm is positioned underneath the chin, chokehold applied. Jimmy Uso's out, and Gunther wins this match. Thank goodness it's over. And I said this before, guys, as each week passes by, I fear more and more for Jey Uso.
But aura tonight was supposed to be shattered by Jimmy.
Here is your winner, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther!
It's backfired. That aura has doubled in size.
I said earlier, Jey Uso had a crisis of confidence as it comes to Gunther. Well, that crisis is pretty bad at this juncture. Gunther is not done yet. Gunther coming back into the ring, going to continue to make an example of Jimmy Uso. And this is absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason for this. He's already in Jay's head.
Gunther just has disdain for those who don't meet his high standards.
He has disdain for everybody. And here comes Jimmy's brother, Jay. Jay rushing to the ring. Gunther taken down by Jey Uso, and the fight's on. And Gunther, now the champion, gonna scurry away as Jey Uso continues the fight on Gunther. Gunther creates space. Gunther retreating here in the O2. Jey Uso sends Gunther scampering.
Jey Uso ran a 4-4 down to the ring and scares our champion out of the O2 arena.
Jey Uso, seeing his own flesh and blood being tortured, has perhaps woken something inside of main event Jey.
And again, after that brutal assault by Gunther, Jimmy Uso being helped out of the arena by his brother Jey. Wait a minute! Oh no! Gunther from behind! Gunther from behind! The world champion once again, Jey and Jimmy Uso.
There is more flesh left on the bone, and Gunther is feasting tonight.
Where the hell did he come from? He left the arena.
Well, it's been typical of Gunther in recent weeks. These ambushes, these sneak attacks. Doesn't want to face Jey Uso one-on-one. And now we got some agents down here and officials, some security trying to separate Gunther. And now Gunther now going to assault him. He's assaulting the security guys out here now. Something's got to be done about this.
They ain't paying you enough, lads.
General Manager Adam Pearce is going to have to take into consideration what's being done by Gunther here tonight as he drives Jey Uso off the steel post again. What the hell? What the?
Zip ties?
That is a zip tie, I believe.
Security will carry that from time to time, and now Gunther wrapping that zip tie around the wrist of...
Now the man that was supposed to get zip tied is now zip tying Jey Uso.
Oh, the eyeballs.
Oh my goodness, come on guys, get out of here and stop this madman.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Uso is completely laid out.
And Jey Uso's going to go nowhere because Gunther is zip tying Jey Uso to the ropes here. Jey Uso's now defenseless. Jey is defenseless. He's been zip-tied to the ring.
Well, Gunther can now pick Jey apart all he wants.
Well, that's his intention, Wade. Obviously.
Whoa, hold on.
And Gunther's going to make Jey Uso watch as he continues to destroy a helpless Jimmy Uso, who was choked out moments ago, now laughing and mocking at Jey, who's helpless here. I mean, this
ring general.
That's disgusting. This is flat out disgusting.
I don't know what Jey thinks he's going to do.
Jey's helpless. Gunther just continuing to debate Jey here.
Stakes are real high.
Get this close. What's he gonna get? Because you're out of my league, Jey. You're the top guy. You're the superstar.
And Jimmy now trying to crawl back into the ring and blasted by Gunther again with the title off the face.
Look what I've done to your brother. Come on, Jey. Look what I've done to your brother. What you gonna do about that, huh? Can you handle the pressure, Jey? Huh? Can you handle it? Touch it, touch it. I'm telling you. Come on, touch it. I'm telling you.
Gunther toying with Jey Uso.
As Jey stares down at his brother Jimmy, who again trying to drag himself into the ring.
Busted wide open. Stay down, Jimmy. What are you gonna do?
Jey begging with Gunther to stay away, screaming at Jimmy, no, no, and Gunther still. Oh no, come on now, come on! Not just physical torture, but now emotional torture when it comes to Jey. Are we gonna send some security out here to get this guy out of the ring?
Tonight was supposed to be about...
Well, go tell the general manager, Rod!
Piercing the aura of Gunther.
Complete backfire for the Usos.
The psyche of Jey Uso that's getting pierced.
This is...
Gunther's bathing in Jimmy's blood. Basking in the anxiety of Jey.
You guys get him out of the ring, please.
As if they're gonna call him. What the hell will get in the ring with this version of Gunther?
Come here. Save it. Come here. Come here!
This is sick.
Come here!
Now again, look at it. Choke out Jimmy. Just a few feet away from Jey Uso, who's helpless.
Help him! Come here!
Where's the military over here, Wade? Get him out here!
Get closer! Push him!
Jey cannot even help his brother. Jimmy Uso's out cold. He's been choked out. Finally, some more help coming into the ring to try to drag Gunther off this man.
Jey's defeated. Look at the eyes. He's a beaten man already.
Adam Pearce finally gets into the ring.
They're going to have to send Jimmy to the damn hospital.
What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell?
Great question. Yeah, it's some champion right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is this. This man Gunther, you know what? He's pretty much a hypocrite. He preaches to everyone that he's the ring general, that the mat is sacred, right? That it's all about competition, being the best professional wrestler in the world today. And what does he do? He sneak attacks, he ambushes. He uses a zip tie to wrap Jey Uso around the ring.
He's also very close to him. What's what you're saying?
He's nothing but a bully, Wade. Bottom line is he's nothing but a bully. And he's supposed to represent this company as the world champion.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that to his face, that's for sure.
That was disgusting. Everything that just happened there was disgusting.
Well, again, WrestleMania will feature Gunther and Jey Uso's got to be wondering now, what can I do to beat this man? Well, speaking of WrestleMania, this past Friday night on SmackDown,
Jey just got cut away from the ropes.
And Jimmy really needs some help.
Super busted.
We'll get some updates on Jimmy as we roll along, but this past Friday night on SmackDown, we had the contract signing for another big WrestleMania match between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk.
The OTC came here for 2 reasons. One, to be acknowledged. And 2 was to sign this contract. It looks like we checked those boxes, and that means my
Roman, I don't know why you're in such a hurry to leave, man. This is our building. We got a lot of history here. We came down those stairs right here, ready to burn down the old guard. We were ready to remake this company in our image. Don't get me wrong, a lot has happened in the past 12 years, but I dare say we accomplished our mission.
You keep saying we. We died a long time ago. It's only been me. You've been here, but I've done all the work. I've made this place what it is today. What have you done?
I'll tell you what I've done. You, it's that mindset that keeps me having to screw you. And your biggest mistake is not understanding the danger that's right in front of us. You let the biggest snake in the world, CM Punk, into the garden. You could have cut his head off at War Games, but instead you shook his hand. And now I am left to do what I always do. Clean up your mess again. I have come here to sign a contract.
Well, you need a highlighter? What are you doing? Wise man, please, just smarten him up already.
I know what you're looking for, and it's in there. You're closing the show at WrestleMania. You get to live your dream of all dreams. CM Punk, you are a WrestleMania main eventer.
See what I'm saying? One man's dream is another man's favorite. Check.
No! Wipe those tears out of your eyes. You don't deserve it. Main eventing WrestleMania is sacred. He doesn't deserve it, and this is your fault, and this is your fault.
Thank you. Thank you, as corny as it sounds, to the WWE Universe who stood by me and chanted my name for 10 long years. Thank you.
No. There's only one person you should be thanking. You should be thanking your tribal chief. Because of me, you're in the main event. Go ahead now. Do it right.
Thank you, my tribal chief. Because of you, I will see you in the main event of WrestleMania. Thank you. But that's not the favor that I'm owed.
So what is the favor? Hopefully we find out soon, but we do know this. It'll be the main event of WrestleMania Saturday. A triple threat match with 3 of the biggest names in the history of the game. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, 19 nights away from WrestleMania.
Speaking of WrestleMania, he's the highest earning touring rapper in the world. His Air Jordan collab revolutionized the entire sneaker world. And he was in the ring with The Rock, John Cena, and Cody Rhodes at the Elimination Chamber. Travis Scott's song Theme is the official theme song of WrestleMania 41, which is available now on his latest album, Utopia, a record that debuted #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. Fiend. Banger, just like WrestleMania 41's about to be. Eros Vegas, baby.
You know, Travis Scott, not the only hot celebrity in the world today. How about the man to my right, Wade? Pat McAfee, a week from Wednesday, sold out PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. A big night out. Yeah. And I understand that even though it's sold out, still may be able to attend.
That's right. We were able to move some cameras around the arena alongside the great WWE people that will be producing it. And we opened up 1,750 more tickets available on Wednesday at noon Eastern. Hope you're able to join us. A night of giveaways, a night of surprises, a night of love, and a night of enjoyment. Wednesday, April 9th. Come join us for a big night out.
Boom! Week from Wednesday. Hey, let's take it back to Monday Night Raw last week. It was Penta and the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker in action against Judgment Day when Carlito decided he was going to get involved.
Well, the Judgment Day had offered Penta an opportunity to join the group. They got involved to presumably assist him at some point. It all started backfiring. And this is when Finn Balor brought a steel chair into proceedings. Dirty Dom getting a piece of the action too. And then Penta, it was his turn, of course.
Yeah, would he join the Judgment Day? That was the question. And that was an emphatic no.
The offer declined, but ultimately Braun and Penta paid a massive price for that decline. Highlight would be this coup de grace as the Judgment Day got back on track.
Chicken tenders you had today?
I've had a lot, but there's no range here.
Oh, good. Looks like you two buried the hatchet.
Oh, of course we did, Liv. Everybody knows that brothers fight like cats and dogs. But we always make up.
And we always got each other's backs. Come on.
That's right. And now that funny business of adding a new member to the group is behind us, we can focus on what's important, and that's bringing gold back to the clubhouse. Yeah. And we start tonight by showing Braun Breaker and Penta that the Judgment Day are a well-oiled machine.
Love it.
Oh, and Raquel, hard luck on your loss last week to Lyra, but don't worry. I'll be the one to bring home the Intercontinental Championship.
Sure you will. What are you still doing here? Go help them. Carly, go help them. Go.
She was looking at me first.
Now, we need to talk about Bayley and Myra. Yeah. We gotta do something about this.
And tonight, Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix in London, England.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta!
Wade, you are in for a treat. Penta's taking the WWE by storm. He teams with the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker against Finn and Dom of the Judgment Day live on Netflix.
I'm glad to see you. So, where the hell is Roxanne? I keep on saying this.
Feel having this conversation, thinking about him. And by the way, I'm sure he's here right now.
We all right here getting fucking like a...
How do you feel having this conversation, thinking about him? And by the way, I'm sure he's here right now.
We all right here getting fucking like a monkey today. Yes.
There's not a bigger honor on the planet than the brief time you're the captain or you're the quarterback of World Wrestling Entertainment.
An entrance befitting the quarterback of the team, Cody Rhodes.
I get in my feelings a bit about hating the fact that he won't see it, but...
He sees it.
You said something to me at WrestleMania 39. You said, can you feel him? And this is going to sound so crazy to so many people. At WrestleMania 39, I'm under the stage, and not only did I feel like I felt him, I felt like I felt his hand, and I could smell him, and I could, just a whole sensory overload. And I got to WrestleMania 40, and I didn't feel it. And in my mind, it's because he knew I had it.
It takes place every Wednesday, streaming on ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus, Stephanie's Places. This Monday Night Raw was sold out tonight at the O2 in London, and the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker is set to team up with a man who wants his title, but tonight they're going to be teammates, none other than Penta. The dogs are out.
Dogs are barking.
These two are already bickering. I'm a little concerned about this.
It's not a bickering, it's an agreement that they've come to.
An uneasy agreement at that.
You want to talk about bickering?
The bickering came first, then the uneasy agreement.
Here's a group that's been bickering for a while, but they're all on the same page, allegedly.
An uneasy agreement. What was that going on tonight?
And their opponents, accompanied by Carlito, Finn Balor, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
Hey folks, it's the first premium live event following WrestleMania. WWE Backlash is coming to Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri on Saturday, May 10th. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster. John Cena will be there, of course, Randy Orton's hometown of St. Louis. Now, you talk about the Judgment Day, talk about dysfunctional families, and when it comes to Balor as of late, to use a London term, he's been sort of Jekyll and Hyde as it comes to Dominic and the rest of the group.
Yeah, well, he expects big results. Of course, we know Finn Balor, one of the greatest we've seen here in ring, former world champion. The man just hasn't had the kind of results for his group, on the men's side of the group at least, over the past few months, and that's never going to sit well with a competitor like Finn Balor, who's looking to drag this team back up to the very top.
Finn Balor has some history with that man, Penta. Penta was the Iron Man of this year's Royal Rumble match. He lasted over 42 minutes before Balor eliminated him.
Listen, I'm having a great night here on the red brand on Friday. I'll be back on the blue brand in Chicago, where Penta's brother, Rey Fenix, is debuting, so don't miss that.
Cannot wait for that. Of course, the Lucha Brothers, they're known as Dominic Mysterio, continues to pound away now on Penta.
You know, Dominic looks like a pub's bathroom smells.
Oh, come on, there's no need for that. You are speaking about the greatest luchador on planet Earth, Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Oh! Are you talking about Penta? Is that what you're saying?
No, Dirty Dom!
Tag made to Braun Breaker. And Braun with a shoulder tackle, the current Intercontinental Champion for 154 days and counting.
So explosive, so electrifying, such a badass. The dogs are barking in London for good reason.
Only the second time in his career that he's had a tag match on Raw or SmackDown. Yeah. Braun, of course, a former NXT tag champ.
Historically has not particularly played well with others. Trusts only one man, and that is himself.
Braun up over the top, caught Balor! And then a slam in one move, tremendous move by Breaker.
Unreasonable strength and body control explains why Braun Breaker has, in many people's opinions, become the future of this industry.
Penta, kick to the ear, and now Penta the high flyer, showing off a bit here. Monday Night Raw.
He's showing off, building up momentum. Every step has a purpose with Penta. Ooh.
Backbreaker delivered to Dom. Braun Breaker now in the ring, and Breaker sends Mysterio over the top rope. Penta gonna fly. Breaker helps him out. Up over the top goes Penta. Takes out Judgment Day. Penta and Braun working very well together as a team. We are sold out tonight. Final night of the 3-week European tour. Monday Night Raw is at the O2 in London. 16,566 watching live, and of course, millions around the world on Netflix. And Dominic snapmare takedown to Penta, tag made again. And Balor and Dominic, they said before they buried the hatchet, and it looks that way, Wade. They're working well together.
Well, the chemistry is back to 100% between these two, and grabbing a dub here tonight.
Cover. by Dom. Hooks the leg. Penta's got to kick it too.
Will just further galvanize them. What a job they have done in neutralizing this incredible luchador and dropping the hammer.
The entire Judgment Day are front runners, so when there isn't a lot of gold in the building, they're going to obviously turn a little bit on each other.
And the boos, of course, because Dominic Mysterio stealing this move from the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Three Amigos, the triple suplexes.
Stolen. It's been perfected further by the great Dom Mysterio.
And Dom with a kick to the midsection didn't get the third suplex out. Menta now into the corner, up over the top, and a backstabber. Delivered to Dominic. Carlito upset. I'm not sure because Dominic's out or because Penta stole his move.
Well, there's daylight now for Penta, and you can tell by that look in the eye of Finn Balor, who needs this tag urgently to prevent Penta from getting Braun in there.
Tag to Finn, tag to Braun, breaker's legal. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion, explosive as they come.
And Judgment Day need a new plan immediately.
And a belly-to-belly throw by Breaker.
The old one got ripped up.
And Dominic Mysterio tossed across the ring. Balor the better.
The explosivity of Braun Breaker might be the best in the entire globe.
Now a double team coming from Mysterio and Balor. Trying to...
That doesn't feel like a smart move. Yep.
And Breaker, look at the power now. A suplex to the Judgment Day. Are you kidding me?
The dogs are barking in London.
Breaker is such a physical specimen. Now Balor rakes the eyes. The official didn't see it. Great job blocking the view. Did Balor. Now, Breaker. Breakneck speed. Down goes Finn. Imagine that coming at you.
Absolutely not.
A runaway train.
He's a jungle cat.
Tag made. Here comes Penta. Penta top rope.
Who let the dog out?
And down goes Balor face first. Great double team. Cover now for the win. Dominic not going to allow it to happen. And Breaker sends Dominic to the floor.
Finn Balor now completely isolated. It's turned into a 2-on-1 affair. Things looking bleak for the Irishman.
Penta taking to the sky here.
Taking a lot of time over it, and you know Dirty Dom's going to take that opportunity to wait a second. Carlito up.
Yeah, Carlito distracting the official. Penta now from the second rope. Remember a Mexican destroyer.
What a job by Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom grabbing the leg of Penta.
Breaker now. Measuring Balor. Braun Breaker. Oh no! He just speared his own partner. Inadvertently took out Penta with a spear as Balor stepped out of harm's way.
Well, that was genius from Dirty Dom, who I think shoved Penta in the way of that flying Braun.
And now Dominic takes out Braun Breaker. Penta in trouble. Balor now looking to do some more damage to the ribs with a coup de grace. Cover by Balor. Judgment Day wins.
You are your winners, the Judgment Day.
Well, Penta's first pinfall loss, albeit in a tag team match here tonight, as the Judgment Day pick up a massive win.
Tactics as dubious as you like, but all will be harmonious in the clubhouse for the Judgment Day tonight. They are back on track, heading upwards to the top of the card once again. Great job by Judgment Day.
Telling you, I'll give the credit to you. That was a great signing with El Grande Americano. Man, you see his performance last week?
I saw it.
I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with that guy someday.
You know, Chad, the LWO wouldn't mind getting in the ring with you too, but I'm told you're still not feeling well.
Doctor's orders.
Again. And that's a shame because next week Raw is in Minneapolis.
My hometown?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be good by then. Give me a match. I'll compete next week.
Listen, I appreciate the fighting spirit, I do, but a doctor's note kind of ties my hands. You know that.
Now, Pierce, by the time I get back on American soil, I'll be fine. I know how to get myself healthy.
Chad,
okay?
nothing
Nothing is more important than your health. And besides, next week I've already made arrangements. Who better to compete on American soil than El Grande Americano?
Pierce, that's my hometown, okay?
It is official. Doctor's orders.
Clowns. Idiot.
Sorry about that.
Adam,
Yeah.
if you have a minute, I would love to discuss some opportunities in the tag division.
Okay. Well, I'm always happy to talk about the future of Otis and Tozawa.
It's actually not just about Otis and Tozawa.
Okay.
I also wanted to discuss my career.
Oh.
Well, I've been talking to Natalia recently, and, well, we have some ideas.
Well, in that case, let's get together and talk about the ideas.
Okay, I would love that.
Awesome.
I really think that.
Chad's not contagious. Coffin back there. Undertaker's critically acclaimed One Dead Man show will take place at the state-of-the-art Blue Live Theater at the Fontainebleau Hotel as part of WrestleMania week on Saturday, April 19th at 10 p.m. It will feature The Phenom in an intimate setting, sharing never-before-heard stories from his Hall of Fame career. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com. It is our main event tonight. She finally gets her rematch. Rhea Ripley looks to win the world title so she can go to WrestleMania to take on Bianca Belair. But the woman who stands in her way, the current world champion, the woman who beat her earlier this month for the title, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, in her main event for the Women's World Championship. And the guest referee, none other than Bianca Belair. WWE World is coming to Las Vegas April 17th to the 21st. WWE and Fanatics events have announced the 5-day event featuring immersive fan experiences in the largest WWE superstore in WrestleMania history. Paid autographs and photo ops with your favorite WWE superstars heading to WWE World are available for purchase now. Let's head back to Kathy Kelly.
Cole, yes, very excited for WrestleMania, but now I'm here.
You! Hey! My ribs! What happened with you? I was for you are stupid, man! You are stupid, yeah! You better watch your mouth! Stupid! Hey! Te voy a romper tu madre! Hey! Te voy a romper, better watch your mouth!
Penta didn't think it was an accident.
That's bickering, Pat. Might be worse than bickering.
Intercontinental Championship. Egos are getting loud. A phenomenal one. AJ Styles joining us this evening. I've been watching him for most of my life.
I don't think he'd appreciate that.
He's been dominating, phenomenal, if you will.
I have been waiting in the back patiently. Logan Paul, you said you were going to call me out. I'm tired of waiting. If you got something to say to my face, come out here and say it right now.
You nailed it, Wade.
Good job, Wade.
Best in the business. That's what he called me, right, Cole?
Yep.
Thanks. Appreciate the backing from my mentor and friend, Michael Cole.
Well, this man believes he doesn't have any mentors or peers.
And in all fairness to this man, nobody in history with as few matches as this man has had has been anywhere near as good as this man is. So his words carry a lot of weight.
It's a new reality show as well.
Paul American available on Max. Him and his brother and his family obviously opening up to the world. Well, Logan Paul has been on a one-way trip to the top. In every business.
There has never been a man who feeds off hatred better than the Maverick himself.
Listen to the song there. Lyrics say he's so humble. I hear you. AJ, listen, buddy, you wouldn't understand because they wouldn't either. None of you, including him, have the same level of fame that I do. As a global phenomenon, who's extremely rich, by the way, loved by everybody, and also good looking, and that's just me keeping it humble. Everyone here, you're all on my time. If I want to make you wait, you do as you're told because you're sheep and you wait. But you don't get your shiny panties in a bunch. I've had a change of heart, brother. You see, AJ, Shane, I came out here to be nice. I'm not stooping to your level, AJ. I've had a change of heart. I'm a dad now, a girl dad. I'm trying to teach my daughter the art of forgiveness, so AJ Styles. No, listen, you'll like this, AJ Styles. I forgive you for what you did to me at Madison Square Garden. But I don't forget, so don't try to pull that again. Y'all know exactly who I am, that's why you're here tonight. I'm Logan Paul.
Okay, you know what? I feel you, man. I've got a daughter too. So you know what? I forgive you too. I forgive you.
A little different reactions.
You forgive me. What do you mean you forgive me?
Hear me out, folks. I forgive you, Logan Paul, for being the biggest douchebag to ever step foot in the WWE.
Jeez.
You know, you brag about your success and your money. These fans don't care about that. They care about what you're willing to sacrifice in this ring for them. Dude, you have got all the talent in the world. I'll give you that. But in this business, talent will only get you so far. So the question is, what are you going to do with it?
And I'll answer. How about this?
I'd ask you for advice, AJ Styles, but you know what they say? Don't take advice with anyone you wouldn't want to trade places with.
That's funny. That's cute, actually. You know what else they say? Don't write a check.
Don't write a check what? What y'all know about checks? London, congrats, you're broke. You're broke, you're poor.
Oh, you know what? That's actually perfect with what you're saying. Don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash.
Is that a threat?
Is it a threat? Dude, this is Monday Night Raw. We are in London, England. I've got my gear on, and I'm standing right here in the middle of the ring. What do you think?
I think you're just saying a bunch of stuff that's true. Here's what I think. I'm done talking. AJ knows it. London, y'all know it. Logan Paul does not fight for free. The fact is, this city cannot afford me. Everyone here is broke. Congratulations. You're broke. Yeah, you're broke. Congrats. You. I bet you spend your entire life savings, get a front row seat for what? Look at you now. Logan Paul's calling you poor.
Do Michael Cole.
How about this, AJ? Call a spade a spade. We know what you want. You want that big money match with Logan Paul. So how about this, buddy? Why don't you set your sights a little higher?
Oh, and Logan tried a cheap shot, and AJ Styles is ready, and AJ takes the fight to Paul. AJ Styles,
oh God,
looking to take out Paul with a Styles clash, and Logan Paul retreats.
Logan slithering away just in the nick of, oh, wait a second.
And now Logan bounced right off the announce table.
Okay. Little Bulls Club, AJ Styles here. Logan Paul said he doesn't fight for free. I wonder if he gets his ass kicked.
Nice. Oh, AJ Styles, though, he cannot underestimate Logan Paul, because that'll happen to you.
Well, that was the cheapest of shots from this man obsessed with money, and now paying the price is going to be AJ Styles.
Oh, and Logan Paul, the Pulverizer, puts AJ Styles out. And you have to wonder, gentlemen, if we will get Logan Paul and AJ Styles in 19 nights at WrestleMania.
This Pulverizer is just that. Absolutely devastating.
Devastating and perfectly executed. Even AJ Styles would have been impressed watching that.
Let's head back to our Jackie Redmond.
Cole, thank you so much. Lyra, congratulations on your successful title defense last week against Raquel Rodriguez. You know, WrestleMania is only 3 weeks away, so I'm curious to know what your focus is now with the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, firstly, I have to thank Bayley for last week. I love it so much that she has my back when it comes to Liv and Raquel. But when it comes to this title, I have to make it clear that I can stand on my own 2 feet. And Bayley is the one person who has beaten me since I won this. And that is driving me crazy. So not only do I have to keep my promise to her, I now have to prove to myself that I can and will beat her. So next week, it's the rematch. Lyra Valkyria versus Bayley. And this time it's for the Intercontinental Women's Championship.
Okay, breaking news here on Monday Night Raw. Lyra, you said you would be a fighting champion, and you are certainly living up to that reputation. Thank you for the time as we send it back to Michael Cole.
Can't wait till next week, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, guys, I've got the bell bottoms out. They're getting pressed. I've got the big white jacket ready to go. I got the disco moves ready to go, because WrestleMania After Dark, the official WrestleMania after party, is taking place each night, Thursday, April 17th to Sunday, April 20th at Live Meet at Las Vegas, the official host hotel of WrestleMania 41. Tickets on sale now via WrestleManiaAfterDark.com. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. You're going to come with me, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll be there, pal. I got some.
Lyra Valkyria wants to be a fighting champion. She will defend the Intercontinental Championship against Bayley, the woman who beat her to cost Lyra an opportunity to qualify for Elimination Chamber. I know, Pat, you're going to be excited because next week, El Grande Americano returns to action in Minnesota.
Had the world talking. El Grande Americano returning to action in Minneapolis. It's a shame Jack Gable won't be able to see it.
And with the triple threat match looming at WrestleMania, the main event.
I'm on my
and gentlemen, please welcome special guest referee, Bianca Belair!
Not only is Bianca's first night as a referee, but guys, Bianca, in the referee gear she's wearing right now, she actually spent time over the weekend in her hotel room here in London actually making that gear for herself.
Well, she should have spent time practicing how to be a referee because this is a championship match, Michael Cole.
She did all of those things. That's why she's the EST of the WWE, Wade.
I pinned Penta 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. And not only that, this is the second week in a row I got the better of Braun Breaker. You know what? It's WrestleMania season. And I'm on a roll. I've got some momentum. So I'm gonna go talk to Pierce about getting myself a title match. Hey, good job tonight, kid. Finn's back! Finn's back! Woo.
We did it.
You just hear what he just said?
What did he say?
He said he won, not you guys won.
That's not what he meant. What he meant was that...
Yeah, but you worked just as hard for the victory tonight, just like Finn, and now he wants to piggyback off your hard work with the title opportunity. He already had an opportunity against Braun Breaker, and he lost. But you never lost when you had your chance.
Yeah, but what...
I already know what you're going to say, so say no more. I'm going to go talk to Adam Pearce as soon as he's done. As soon as he's done.
What does that even mean?
Little Yoko Ono there by Liv in the Judgment Day.
Obviously, you watched Raw when you weren't here. You used that line a while ago.
I remember. Certainly.
Bianca, the special guest referee for our women's championship match.
You want to talk about Laura Wade?
Rhea Ripley thought she was going to WrestleMania to defend the Women's World Championship. But back on March 3rd, Io Sky stopped her plans in her tracks as she won the world title from Rhea Ripley. Rhea has not been happy since over the fact that Bianca Belair was at ringside. Said that Bianca caused a distraction, which may have cost her the championship.
Well, I would say did cost Rhea Ripley the championship, and Rhea Ripley directly blames Bianca Belair for what took place several weeks ago when that championship transferred from Ripley's waist to the now champ Io Sky. Well, tonight's the night that Rhea Ripley fixes things in a big way ahead of WrestleMania.
Rhea put her name on a contract. Thought it was signed, sealed, delivered. And now she has an opportunity to earn her way back to WrestleMania in our main event in London, England.
And speaking of WrestleMania, WrestleMania is presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfy. And by WWE 2K25. Available now. Bringing you the unique opportunity to rewrite Bloodline family history in 2K Showcase. The Bloodline Dynasty, plus intergender battles and more game-changing updates. Is the current world champion, the genius of the Sky, Io Sky.
Kind of been the forgotten party in all this somehow.
Yeah, that's really irked her.
And between that bickering once again between Belair and Ripley. When you are the champ, the division revolves around you. And Io Sky needs to make a statement tonight. Leave no question marks whatsoever about who runs this place.
Remind everyone about Raw Recap tomorrow on YouTube and wherever you get your audio podcasts. Megan and Sam on very special guest and Finn Balor. Of course, we'll be talking about this matchup because this match directly affects WrestleMania.
Who's going? Who's going to be in Vegas? Who's going to be our champion? We find out now.
Let's head up to the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Women's World Championship! Introducing first, the challenger from Adelaide, South Australia, Rhea Ripley! And her opponent, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, she is the Women's World Champion, Io Sky!
So Wade, Rhea Ripley has an Io problem. Ripley has not been able to beat Sky. Sky has her number. Does that come into play tonight?
Well, it came into play several weeks ago thanks to the antics at ringside of Bianca Belair. Now, if this is a clean, straight down the middle fight to me, Rhea Ripley wins the gold back tonight. She is highly motivated, and the best reach their peak on the run-in to WrestleMania.
Wade doing just like everybody else, forgetting about our champion, Io Sky.
Again, we are sold out tonight at the O2. 16,566 on hand for our main event. It is Io Sky, the Women's World Champion, against Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair, the special guest referee. She will face one of these women at WrestleMania for the championship. Who will it be? We find out right now. Bianca Belair realizing a 5 count. Now she's going to separate these two, and this is probably a good sign that she's going to allow this match to not get out of hand.
I felt like Bianca Belair shoved Rhea Ripley a little harder than she did Io Sky on that breakup. It's something to
You've been
note.
reading the JFK files, right, that just got released?
70,000 pages, that's a lot of work for Wade to do while calling wrestling. With that being said, I think we got a chance to watch there. Bianca's going to call this thing fair, but she is going to be a little bit loose.
Bianca Belair, there you go, another shove.
Yeah, but the point
breaking her up, they only had a 5 count.
Here, wait, let's look at the other end of things. Bianca could have disqualified Rhea, right? She didn't. She's letting this match go on.
There was no disqualification going to happen.
She was counting to 5.
That would have been a terrible DQ in a championship match. But once again, distracted Rhea Ripley, and now Io Sky has the upper hand.
Hey, look, Bianca Belair, that's our
Yes, and now she did it to Io Sky, Wade, so she's playing it down the middle. Bianca, in her first appearance ever as a referee here in WWE, she admitted she was nervous coming into tonight. Did not want to make the mistake, which could affect this World Championship match. Rhea Ripley going for the ankle, trying to pick the ankle of Io Sky. Great balance, turns that into a cover. Rhea now into a cover of her own. Io Sky on the other side. Rhea powers her through, shoulders down. Again, Rhea's shoulders are down. Bianca being tested in the early going. Jackknife cover by Sky. Rhea Ripley turns it around again. Bianca Belair trying to do her best.
Great work by Bianca, keeping track of it all.
And Io driving Rhea back into the corner. Oh, off the ropes comes Rhea Ripley with a big explosive clothesline. World title up for grabs.
That was a little bit of a...
No, I thought that was an okay count by Bianca. Rhea didn't think so. A kick out by Io at 2.
Well, look, Rhea Ripley really needs to block out the anger and the rage today. It's been one of her biggest problems through her career when she loses focus. Wait a second.
But Rhea's got to be careful. Remember, Bianca's the official ref. She could disqualify Rhea in this match, allow Rhea to continue to be the champion.
And listen, Io Sky was happy to defend the championship against both women at WrestleMania. If it came to it, she did not have a problem. The person with a problem was Bianca Belair, presumably because she wants to keep, perhaps, Rhea Ripley out of the match.
Well, Bianca Belair, let's not forget, earned the match at WrestleMania by winning the Elimination Chamber.
A grueling Elimination Chamber it was too. I will agree with you on that point, Cole.
Io Sky has had great success in this building in London. Oh, and there's that missile drop kick. Io won Money in the Bank here. She would go in to cash in to become champ later on that year.
This match has completely turned around since Ripley lost focus and started mouthing off at Bianca Belair.
And Io Sky with that wicked cross body, that suicide dive into a cross body, taking out Ripley right in front of us. So now, referee Bianca Belair would be put to the test. She would begin the count, but Io Sky breaks it.
Both women eating the table on that landing. Clearly, Io Sky bouncing off a little better than Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley
Genius
now.
of the Sky. Oh.
And Rhea, the powerhouse now with Io on her shoulders and face first off the apron. Rhea now and Io Sky turn things around, and I believe as Io came off the back, Rhea Ripley slipped a bit and it cost her.
Well, I think it was an attempt at a poison Rana by Io Sky, and really Rhea Ripley just overbalanced and smashed her head on the way down. Both women taken out in the process.
Yeah, Rhea lost her balance there. Io Sky didn't hit it clean, but certainly got the job done.
And both women beat the count back to the ring at 8.
Good count by Bianca.
And remember, the champion's advantage goes to Sky in this match because Rhea must pin or submit the champion. Disqualifications, countouts don't matter. And now the slugfest begins.
And you're only backing one winner in a slugfest with two different sized athletes like this.
Io Sky stepping into the batter's box with Rhea Ripley.
Io unloading on Rhea now. Here comes the world champ. Wipes at the legs, misses with a kick. Rhea Ripley now. Io rolls through. Stop right to the midsection.
Io Sky has just had an answer to everything Rhea Ripley has been throwing at her.
Yeah, Io now. She's calling for it. Her finishing move.
Where's she headed, Cole?
Over the moonsault. Top rope now by Io.
Just took way too long to have a competitor like Rhea Ripley on the ground like that. Wait up.
Rhea Ripley lifting our champion into the sky in London.
Oh, now Rhea Ripley.
Sky once again was trying that poison Rana. Ripley too strong.
Oh, now Io with an opportunity. And a kick out by Ripley at 2.
Just milliseconds away for a successful defense by Io Sky. Take a look at this. They attempted a Samoan drop, and Io Sky managed to over-rotate.
And guys, this is for the Women's World Championship, an opportunity to defend against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. We do want to welcome the WWE fans who are watching for the very first time tonight on Netflix in India. What a night to start your Netflix and WWE relationship in India with this Women's World Championship match in the Bullet Train attack from Io Sky. And Io now from the top rope. Rhea Ripley, though, causes her to lose her balance.
The second time Io Sky has just taken too long against a strong, durable competitor like Rhea Ripley, but gets perhaps another bite of the cherry here.
And now Io up to the top rope. Rhea's in trouble. This could be Io's opportunity. Oh, a cross body. And what a counter by Rhea. Cover for the championship. Kick out at 2.
Headbutt from Rhea Ripley.
How the hell is Io Sky not out cold from this? Boom! Right on the jaw of the genius of the sky, who just about got out of dodge in time. Well, this one is really hanging in the balance.
Bianca was clean counting there.
Yeah, Bianca Belair has done a fabulous job as an official in this match.
Match ain't over yet, Cole. Don't get ahead of yourself.
For the very first time in her career, with so much at stake, one of these women will face Bianca at WrestleMania with a world championship on the line. Rhea Ripley looking for the riptide to put Io Sky away. Io Sky counters.
Or does she?
Oh, Rhea now looking to power out of this.
Too much power from...
It was a short-lived counter.
Oh, Rhea Ripley.
Sky in trouble. There it is. Razor's Edge. Kicked out of the face.
Hey, yo.
Covered by Rhea to win the title. Io still in it. Io still in it. Bianca explaining that it was 2.5, and I believe that was a great count by Bianca Belair. I think Rhea is just starting to get frustrated here.
Was it a great count, or was the cadence a beat too slow? Either way, this match is still ongoing. The championship and a spot at Mania up for grabs.
Rhea now once again trying to position Io Sky for another riptide. Failed to connect on the first one after a counter by Io. Io's going to counter again. Takes down Rhea. Shoulders down. 2 retained. Rhea kicks it 2. Bianca Belair, you can see she's caught up in this moment as well.
How could you not be? A trip to WrestleMania is on the line.
Standing switch by Sky. And one by Rhea Ripley. And another by Io. Big elbow drives Rhea back toward Bianca. Rhea just kicked Bianca Belair, the official. I believe it was an accident.
Completely inadvertent.
And Io Sky now with a kick by Rhea to Sky. The official Bianca Belair has been knocked out of the ring.
Went up.
And a riptide by Rhea. And a cover on Sky. Rhea should be the champion here, but there's no official in the ring.
Might be able to get to 20 here.
It was the inadvertent kick by Rhea Ripley that drove the official Belair out of the ring and cost Rhea the title.
Bianca Belair, one of the toughest athletes we have, has spent over 20 seconds on the ground for one kick.
I'm told it, as soon as you put the ref shirt on, it decreases your
Good
back.
save.
Bianca's still the official in this match.
I'm not sure if Bianca believes that kick was accidental or not, but she's going to go into count anyway. And a 2.5 kick out by Sky. Io had plenty of time to recover from the riptide. But you got to give Bianca credit. She still got in the ring. She still counted.
Said it was only a 2 count, which it certainly was. Not her fault she got kicked in the mouth.
I don't think Rhea Ripley is buying this at all for Bianca Belair.
I understand she's upset. Championship won. Io Sky now looking to put Rhea away. Takedown now by Ripley. And Ripley now pounded away on Sky, who goes into the ropes. And Rhea Ripley going to continue the assault. Bianca Belair counting. Now going to drag Rhea away.
Once again, a heavy-handed breakup by this ref. Oh, that was
and Rhea Ripley just struck the official Belair in the face.
She kicked her, she slapped her, she threw jewelry at her. Rhea not earning herself any favors with the ref.
Yeah, Rhea realizing her frustration.
Well, that could be a disqualification.
I know, Io Sky just wiped out the ref as well. And that was definitely an accident.
Io Sky drop kicking our official.
No, I'm done.
I can't say I blame her, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match has been ruled a double disqualification. Therefore, the Women's World Champion is still Io Sky.
Well, that's a shame for Rhea Ripley, but, you know, put yourself in Bianca Belair's shoes. Guys, she allowed a lot to happen in this match. She took a shot from Io and Rhea, and now Rhea Ripley, extremely upset, is going to attack Bianca Belair here at ringside.
She got kicked, she got slapped, she got...
And now the ball down, and Io Sky with a moonsault, taking out Rhea and Bianca.
This is 3 women who have been throwing hands for weeks. Ego's out of control, now coming unglued.
And Io going after Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair has had enough. Bianca back into the fray as well. And remember, guys, we know it's this. We know it's Bianca and Io at WrestleMania for the world title. Rhea Ripley once again going to be left out in the cold, and Rhea's ticked off about it. And Rhea's about to make people pay. Frustration setting in by Ripley. She had Io Sky pinned for a count of 20 earlier on, but the referee had been knocked out after an inadvertent kick by Ripley. And now a riptide to Sky.
And you're telling me that woman isn't going to compete at WrestleMania? That ain't good enough for me.
Wait, Rhea Ripley is angry. Rhea Ripley wants the Women's World Championship. The problem is, she still isn't going to WrestleMania because Io Sky is still the world champion. And she'll face Bianca Belair for the Women's World title in 19 nights at WrestleMania. And I think at this point, guys, Rhea Ripley's like, what does it matter now?
England wants blood.
Who gives a damn, Rhea said. I'm not going to WrestleMania. I might as well make people pay.
I might as well get some catharsis out of this deal against the woman who cost me the championship in the first place.
Well, that's your opinion. But nonetheless, Rhea Ripley with Bianca Belair in trouble. Bianca may not make it to WrestleMania. A riptide for the second rope.
I view this as a therapy session for Rhea, taking out her anger.
That is a great way to put it. Rhea Ripley frustrated to no end.
I don't think this anger is going to go away. I'll be honest with you guys. Temporary catharsis, that's it.
Io Sky walks out of here, still our champ.
He ain't walking out of anywhere, Pat.
Well, you're right. Rhea Ripley may be holding the championship, guys, but she is no closer to a championship match tonight at WrestleMania than she was last week. It'll be Bianca and Io for the title, even though Rhea Ripley is the last woman standing here tonight. Thanks for 3 weeks in Europe. Thank you, London. We'll see you next week in Minnesota.
That's Raw, guys. I thought we were going to get the triple threat, but no, we're not. Jesus. But yeah, I want to take your attention to something different. I am the dancing. That's what it's doing. Oh, go on. That was a good roll.
I got rich in no bitch on that mafia shit. Eat that shrimp with a steak and a lobster. I pull up with that black and still with hollow tips. And these fuck niggas don't want no problems. I bullin' with my niggas, they bullin' out slack and they selling that shit to the goblins. I'ma get all this cash in the trap in the band. I'm still chillin' with all my goblins. I just married the girl of my life. She a god, I'm a god, so I need me a goddess. But I'm sick of being modest. Call me super future, I'm being honest. Yeah, hey, Weezy, he out of here. Me, I'm out of here. Hey, I'm getting back with them red coats, looking like Paul Revere. Hey, I'm on the block of that bullshit, feeling like Parkinson. Hey, I'm taking prey with the wind and she snoring out the road. Hey, speed it up, speed it up. Hey, slow down, pick it up. Hey, shot your mans in the face, go and pick him up. Hey, hey, stick up, codeine, no liquor. I put my dick in his system, put bullets in his system. Hey, I'ma talk on my shit, I'ma walk on my shit, I'ma talk on my blick. 30 up on my blick, I shoot him in stomach and make him super sick. Diamonds on me, they sick, I'ma spit on this beat like I came with a lisp. I fucked that bitch so good when she came, she was screaming out with a new lisp. Ooh, got her stuttering, niggas ain't yelling at me, they just murmuring. I'm a murderer, boy you a rookie, I ain't never heard of you. I ain't scared of you, I'm a Brody, he got sent me, he buried you. Got a mink coat on me, it's by St. Laurent, bitch in Hesperia. They killed a couple tigers for my jacket, yeah. I'm in the tuck, toting on the ratchet, yeah. If I catch a nigga on the out block, I'ma hit his ass with 6 shots, 2 times before the beat drop, hey. Bro, I'm finna kill this nigga, okay. It's ready, Max? Huh? It's ready? Yeah, turn off that. Let's get it then. Let's get it then, let's get it then, let's get it then. Let's get it then. Yeah. When I'm turn on, look at this bitch with shit, but I'm to aim my demo, I'm in it, or everything, so no bro, you're spinning. I don't ever follow, I'm just a baby, I'm no busy. The blackness is mine, right? Yeah. I'm in area. Turn me up. Everything turned up. Let's go! Made it Ramon we Made it Ramon we sit in your door with them AK. Shoot in his face and I fuck on the bitch in the face. Give me that face and I take it out one in the deep. Q-Tech talk in the backseat of the Ferrari. Me and bro up on my league too, we may shoot up a party. All these bitches, they baked in the bitch, I be calling them Barbies. Got the grill in the trunk, he wants my beat like a Barbie. Not Australian, but we grill him like some shrimp on a Barbie. I'm the type to fuck on your bitch, made a right dick like a Harley. She asked me if I love her, I told her I don't, but I'm sorry. Play that little bitch like a Tory. Yeah, Weezy the way we be serving. Man, Weezy the way we be serving like Man, Weezy the way we be serving like No, I'm talking, keep that hit. Yes, Stunning on me on the ring. I get high on. Yeah, I get higher than the murder rate. Yeah, keep that. It's like a little sound in between that's like something's moving. Pin drops up.
I think somebody just did that. Yeah, that's somebody doing something.
It's like a little sound in between that's like something's moving. Pin drops up.
I think somebody just did that.
Bend it over.
You talking about right here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Shut the fuck up, come on. Shy. Shut the fuck up, I can't concentrate though. Come on. Shut the fuck up, I can't. Shut the fuck up, I can't concentrate. No. Shut the fuck up, I can't concentrate. Come on. Come on. Play from the top real quick. No. Shut up again. Shut the fuck up, I can't concentrate. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Play it from the top. Oh, man, don't drop me, come on. Whoever drop me gonna die today. Come on. Come on. Oh, mommy, you don't need anything daddy neck. Come on. Hey, try me to come on. If you try me to come on. If you try me today, he gonna die today. If you try me today, he gonna die today.
Yeah. Let's end this shit. See you guys later. Peace. I'll see you later.